Hey guys, I'm doing another video on certain topics. It's mostly relationship advice. So this one is 8 things that girls should never tolerate from men in relationships because it's not normal behavior. And then I'm just going to share some of my experiences with some of those. Number one, hurl any insults your way, whether done in your presence or behind your back. Well, obviously you wouldn't know if they were talking behind your back unless, like, a friend or somebody told you, or a relative. Sorry, my voice is a little deep. It's like 9 in the morning, I think. Yeah. So it's usually deep at this time. My first marriage, he would swear a lot at me. And I don't tolerate that well. So I wouldn't just like ignore him or not say anything. It would make me say stuff back. So I mean, it wasn't good that I was swearing back at him, but it was my way of defending myself. And I'm sure he probably, if he swore at me, I'm sure he probably he probably said stuff behind my back. With my second marriage, he never swore besides one time in our 9-year relationship, and it was towards the end. But I know he has talked about me behind my back because there are people who have, especially his relatives, have told me that he has said stuff. So don't ever be with a guy that's gonna humiliate you like that, whether it's to your face or behind your back. Number 2, make you the butt of the joke in front of others. I think I've dealt with both of them doing that to me. I feel like my second marriage, he was more that guy where he would make fun of stuff like that I would do on accident. Like, if sometimes I can be kind of klutzy, and it's not really klutzy. I say certain things, but he would always like, and I don't care about like laughing at myself. I'm okay with laughing at myself, but when it's all the time and they kind of try to make you feel stupid, that's not okay. So yeah, just make sure that you're not always like, that's the only way he can be humorous, is by making fun of you. Number 3, dominate you in a physical and emotional form. I've never had with either one problems with them dominating me in a physical form. Mine have been more emotional, and it's been based off manipulation. They have been both huge manipulators. And I've had other boyfriends and stuff that have done that with the whole manipulation thing, but I like to talk mostly about both marriages, both guys from the marriages that I've been in, because they've been the longest relationships I've been in. But yeah, I've never had anything where a guy has physically been like that with me, but emotionally I've dealt with a lot. And yeah, they're just huge manipulators. Number 4, invalidate your feelings as something false or over the top. You should be able to go to them for stuff that bothers you, and you should never feel like it's not important enough to tell them, and they should never make you feel so little about how you're feeling. So yeah, they should be with my second marriage, he used to be very supportive of me, and then I don't know what happened. He kind of changed with that. So when I've really, really needed him, he hasn't really been there, and that's been a huge, huge issue in our relationship. So yeah, just they should make you feel like that you're important to them, like that you're a priority. Number 5, force you into doing sexual favors. don't let them try to like give you reasons on why you should do certain things. If you're not comfortable with doing something, don't do it. I've never had a problem with that. I'm pretty vocal about what I do and what I don't do when it comes to stuff like that. So, yeah, don't ever let a man persuade you into doing something that you don't feel comfortable with. Number 6, flirt with other girls in front of you. I think every guy in a certain way, whether it be subtle or you can definitely tell, I think they, not that they do it to hurt you, but I feel like it's in their DNA to just, they find a girl attractive, they talk them up or they chat with them or whatever. That's never been a really huge issue in my relationships. Maybe they do it when I'm not around. I don't know. I'm assuming. I don't know. But yeah, you should never be with a guy that's going to make you feel inferior to another female, especially when you're the one that's with them. Number 7, dictate how you're supposed to live your life. I'm the type of person that if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, and not necessarily ask for my significant other's permission. I will let them know about it, but I'm never looking for that approval for them to be like, yeah, okay, you can do that. I think the both relationships I've been in, they try to not tell me what to do, but they're very manipulative about how they go about controlling me. And I've noticed as I'm checking out of the relationship, they've manipulated it in a way where I never noticed it before. So yeah, don't ever try to let someone control your life and how you're supposed to live it, especially your significant other. They should be there to root you on what your goals are in life and to help you support, help support your dreams and stuff like that. And they should be your number one fan there beside you, not trying to tell you what to do. And then number 8, rely on you for emotional and financial support. You should never have a guy that's a freeloader. You don't want to be the one that's like doing everything for him financially. He should be able to do that on his own without your help. When you're in a relationship, it's about teamwork and it's about partnership, and that's how it should be. You should never be the one that is securing that financial stability for him. And emotional, yes, of course you want to be there for them to support them emotionally, but you don't want someone that's going to be super clingy or I don't have a problem with guys that are sensitive. I think it's a good thing to have a sensitive man, but when they're overly sensitive and they're kind of crybabies, I think that's a huge turnoff. I think there's a fine line between, being a very and being emotional or crying or anything is not that you're not strong, but when you can tell when someone's being a big baby. So yeah, you don't want to deal with that either. So yeah, those were the 8. What was it? The 8. I forgot the 8 things that girls should never tolerate from men in relationships. And some of them are pretty straightforward and pretty common sense. But sometimes when we're in a relationship with someone that we really like or we've fallen in love with, it's hard for us to see that in the relationship. And our friends are able to see that because they're not in it. And it's easier to see from the outside in and be able to let people know that that's what's going on. So I hope this helped. I hope if you know someone that would benefit from watching this and kind of maybe open their eyes, please share this video. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you guys have any comments or questions or anything, please leave me one at the end where it says comments below. Thanks. I hope you guys liked it. Take care. Bye.